This video is powered by Dr. Cinik, one of the world's leading hair transplant centres and a top choice among football superstars. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link below for your free consultation. I'm even thinking about getting it done myself.
AFTV, Laurie, we got the job done, my friend. We went to Old Trafford and it's a place we've not really done too well at in the last few years, I've got to say. But we got the job done today. 3 points matters. What did you think of the performance, though?
The performance weren't great, let's be honest. We played much better away from home this season. But at the end of the day, it's points over performance. We got the 3 points. We're taking it to the last day, which is what we all said before the game we wanted to do. And I'm happy with that, ultimately.
Why do you think that it weren't obliteration, I should say, today? Because a lot of people, including myself, was fairly confident today. Yeah. Not normally going to this ground, but I looked at the lineup and I felt that a lot of Arsenal fans were rubbing their hands together and it didn't quite work out like that in the end.
Yeah, you know what? You could be forgiven for thinking that we were going to win and win comfortably. I mean, when I saw the lineups today, I thought to myself, we're clearly the better side. I looked at the two benches, clearly got the stronger bench. Then if you look at the way the teams have been playing recently, I mean, obviously United coming off the back of that 4-0 thrashing against Palace, and they've not played well in recent weeks. There's turmoil in the camp. Talk about the manager getting sacked even before what's to be the end of the season. So it's all kicking off up there. Meanwhile, we're playing well, picking up points. So naturally, you look at it and you think, yeah, where we are playing at the moment and where they're playing, we should go and win easy. However, we all know football doesn't quite work out like that. And to be fair to United, they did put up resistance. So, you know, you've got to look at it and say it wasn't our best performance, but at the end of the day, we got the job done. We got the 3 points. We're banging the title race. And, you know what I mean, that's the best we can hope for right now, because obviously it's not totally in our hands, so we can only do what we can do. And today we got the win. Yeah,
100. Listen, the domination in midfield was something I was expecting. And it looked a bit nervy, mate. I can't lie to you. What'd you put that down to?
Nerves.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly that, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at that game, that's what I picked up. I mean, I think initially the first 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes, we looked good. We went at them, could even have scored in them first couple of minutes. And then it's almost as if United kind of, we've not conceded. They got a little bit of possession, and then you could see them growing in a little bit of confidence. Whereas with us, the reverse seemed to happen. It's almost as if we thought, you know what I mean, we've got to be careful here. And kept giving the ball away. Some of the passes were falling short. Some of the players who normally are very good and who influence games, they weren't doing so. You know what I mean? Your Odegaards, people like that, Saka, even Declan Rice. A lot of those guys, they didn't, I wouldn't say they played badly, but they definitely didn't play at the levels that we've come to expect. So, but then again, that happens. It's a team game. It's for other people to step up. We got the goal. So you're thinking once we got the goal, we kick on, but we didn't. And how much of that is down to United being at home, turning up and playing well, or how much is us down to us being slightly nervy? Some people call it finishing line syndrome when they say, you know, when the end is in sight, it can sometimes play tricks of your mind a little. Maybe it was that, I don't know. But we definitely looked a bit nervous, I would say, today.
Yeah, we did. And we got the job done. Manchester United depleted, and I think that was why we expected it to be easy. Tuesday night, all eyes are now on Tottenham versus Manchester City. Could our North London rivals do us a favour?
You know what? It's possible. Again, you never know, do you? I mean, I must say that it's interesting because yesterday when City played Fulham, I wasn't expecting Fulham to get anything out of that game at all. Simply because, and no disrespect to Fulham, Fulham got nothing to play for. City had everything on the line. When it comes to football at that level, that makes a huge difference. Fast forward to the midweek, Tottenham do have stuff to play for. They got possible Champions League place on the line. So I would imagine they'll be very motivated. They'll be at home. It's a situation where, just like we have not done well at United in the past, City have not done well at Tottenham in the past. So, you know what I mean? There's little intangibles there that you never know. There could be an upset. Maybe Tottenham could get something. Obviously, we just got to hope and pray that there is, so that when it gets down to that game next week against Everton at home, we go in there and do our job, and who knows?
Listen, just lastly, Mikel Arteta, he's had a lot of critics over the years, a lot of fans giving him kind of concerns or question marks about his future. What have you made of this season and Mikel Arteta and this Arsenal side under him?
Good question. Listen, the obvious thing to say is that we've done very well to get this far. Look, we're pushing City all the way, which is something that me, you, and the others we spoke about prior to the stream today. We all said, listen, let's win this game. Let's push it to the last day. I think if we look at it logically, we're a better team than we are last year. The team's evolving. We made some very good signings, one of whom, Timber, didn't play today. The way he started, he looked like he was going to be an excellent signing. Declan Rice has been brilliant. Havertz, he's even got better commensurately through the season. So I think at the end of it, we will judge him favourably. I do think that we've disappointed in the cups, if I'm being honest, especially the domestic cups. I think that's been a disappointment. Champions League, we've had a long time out the Champions League, so it's kind of difficult to say how well or otherwise we did there. I thought we could have done better. We weren't that good against Porto. We ran by and close, I guess you could say. But in the league, we've pushed City, who to me, City are an outstanding team, possibly one of the best teams ever to play in the Premier League. And it looks like we're going to push them all the way. So I'm happy with that. So, yeah, you've got to give the manager credit. I mean, he's evolving. He's still got things he could improve upon. So, for example, today I thought he could have made the substitutions a bit earlier. And that's something I've been saying for a while. I think sometimes the squad rotation is not as it could be. But listen, he will tell you, and supporters of him will say, look, we you know what I mean, we're pushing City right to the end. We could even win the title. So we could be having a very different conversation this time next week.
Let's hope so, man. Big up.
Respect.